Okay guys, Kevin here. Uh, just gonna do a video checking out the new Warlock tiles. I think they're freaking awesome. It's the thing that's got me most excited about anything gaming in probably years. I really needed a Tudor style interior and a way to build that out. I was hunting for Dwarvenforge, but it's just too much money and it just was too hard to find the Tudor style Dwarvenforge pieces without doing the buildings. And the buildings that Dwarvenforge makes are good for buildings, but I didn't want to use them for floors. They have a little extra half inch on the edge of all of them. It just didn't really work out for what I wanted and my budget. So these Warlock tiles came in super duper handy. I got two sets of the, what do they call it, Town and Village, and two sets of the dungeon tiles. One, as well as some stairs and ladders and summoning circles. And the summoning circles are pretty awesome. I'll just get this out of the way real quick. They have three settings: on, pulsing, very low pulse, and then off. And they have multiple color choices. You got green, and the whitish blue that you already saw, and then you got red. And they are really cool. They have this little light panel that you can use that's compatible with Dwarvenforge or any other crafts that you might do, where you just have some translucency over the top. You can make, specific summoning circles you want or different things to light up by just using translucent areas and then having a opaque thing and carving a little symbol into it, and then it'll kind of have the same exact effect, kind of like what they did here. And it comes with 4 different circles. I'll just flip it on so you can see the shapes. You got that shape. Oh, my bad, it comes with 5. You got that shape, this shape, pentagram, this shape, kind of like a Celtic, Gaelic kind of thing, and another Gaelic, Celtic kind of looking thing. I think those are sick, super duper awesome. I'm going to use those with my dungeons and with my crafts and Dwarvenforge. And then I wanted to show you a tavern I crafted a long time ago. I made this tavern out of Hearst Arts, a lot of Hearst Arts pieces. I originally had the floor in Hearst Arts, but what I did, if you notice the floors look very similar, I took the Warlock tile village floors. Actually, they're double-sided, so you actually can use, you can buy either set and get a lot more for your money out of it. Try to show you here with one hand. I'm fiddling with stuff over here. Alright. So these are what the floor tiles look like, right? And that's what I use for the interior of my tavern. And if I want to, I can flip them and have a stone floor. Now, I don't have them clipped together down there. They're just loose, but they are a perfect fit. They're not going anywhere. And I was able to use the wall paneling to slide in between the pieces to give myself a nice little interior kind of walls for the dining area. So I think that's really nifty. They got the clips in the side, so you can clip them together if you want. I'll show you how that works later, and how you can take full advantage of that. All the different things you can do with these tiles are pretty amazing. Granted, you can definitely just leave them on the table and don't use any clips at all. Like, there's no problem with that. You just butt it up, it hides it. You can, build it out like this, and honestly, I mean, they're not really going to go anywhere on their own, except all the boxes that fall on the ground. But these aren't going to go anywhere. So as long as you don't have anybody who's super clumsy, I think it's fine to not clip them. But you'll see why in a second why you want to clip them for certain reasons. So here's the tavern. I'll just get this out of the way real quick. Here's all kinds of things. I got decorations on the walls. These are all tacked down with poster tack. I didn't want to glue anything down. I want this to be fully modular, So like I said, the floors come out, everything comes out. I can rearrange it however I want. I made these little bar stools out of woodsies and like rivet tops, or those wing, I don't know what you call them, wing rivets that you use for your fingers on paper. I don't know how to explain it, but these woodsies have a hole down the middle of them. So it made it really easy. I didn't have to chop anything up. So I got the bar stools. I'm OCD. Totally OCD. Give me 1 second. All right, got the bar stools. I got the bar. I made this bar out of stamps from Michael's. These wooden handled stamps. And I just cut the stamp all the way off of it, away from it. And they just made really good long bars. Guy named J.A. Hecker on eBay, or J. Hecker on eBay. He made all these back walls right here. And he also made all these little beer mugs. When he makes his terrain, he glues it all down. He also made all this food. He had it originally on different tables. He had it on tables that look like this. I thought that was fine. They didn't quite match my old tavern, so I repurposed them. I made these tables out of woodsies from Michael's, and I just used little flower pot style woodsy for the base and discs for the tables, and I re-glued down all this food. J. Hecker, or J.A. Hecker, also sells these sitting people down on the chairs, which is pretty cool. And I painted those up, and I